Christmas Eve, 1982. In red, 4 Division Lumpinee champion Samart Payakaroon. Opposite him, the taller Dieselnoi Chor Thanasukarn, Thailand's feared knee fighter. No knockdowns. This fight would be decided by space. Historical records placed the bout at Rajadamnern Stadium in Bangkok. The date was December 24th. The catch weight was 132 pounds, or 59.9 kilograms. The scales complicated the obvious story. Samart weighed exactly 132. Dieselnoi weighed only 129.7, or 58.8 kilograms. The taller man was actually lighter. Later profiles record unprecedented purses for the era, 400,000 baht for Dieselnoi and 350,000 for Samart. Samart was already extraordinary. By this night he had won Lumpinee championships at 102, 108, 115, and 126 pounds. 4 divisions in less than 2 years. He entered as the reigning 126-pound champion and the Sports Writers Association's 1981 Fighter of the Year. During 1982 he had beaten Nongkai Sor Prapatsorn and defeated Pagesuk Pitsanurakan twice. Samart fought southpaw, but the stance was only the surface. His real advantage was judgment, seeing the attack early, scoring while balanced, and leaving before an opponent could answer. Dieselnoi came from the opposite end of the tactical spectrum. He had won Lumpinee's 135-pound championship from Kayapong Sitachuchai in 1981. At roughly 188 centimeters, or 6 feet 2, his frame was exceptional for the division. Yet height alone does not explain him. Dieselnoi used posture, long guards, hand fighting, and relentless foot pressure to create the knee. In April 1982 he had also stopped Japan's Shinobu Onuki with a first-round knee. By the time of this match, finding credible opponents for him had become a problem. This is the central problem of the fight. Samart wants open space. From there he can teep, kick, counter, and make Dieselnoi reset. Dieselnoi wants contact. He advances behind his reach, touches the guard, and keeps steering the exchange toward the ropes or the clinch. Watch Samart turn and leave after scoring. Then watch Dieselnoi square himself and begin the approach again. Neither man is simply attacking. Each is trying to force the other to operate at the wrong distance. Samart's clean counters remain visible, but every escape asks him to surrender ground. Dieselnoi does not need a single dramatic blow. He needs the same positional victory, repeated. As the fight develops, the clinch becomes harder to avoid. Dieselnoi's reach lets him connect his hands before Samart can fully turn away. Once attached, he pulls the posture forward and drives the knee through the middle. Samart works to frame, pivot, and strike on the break, but defense now consumes more of each exchange. This matters in traditional Muay Thai. Scoring, balance, visible control, and effective weapons can outweigh raw activity. There is no knockdown here, and no moment where the contest becomes a simple count of punches. The scoring story is cumulative. Dieselnoi keeps making his preferred range the place where the important exchanges finish. Samart continues to show why he was already considered a genius. He lands while moving, catches Dieselnoi between steps, and keeps enough balance to answer late in the fight. But Dieselnoi's pressure changes the cost of every success. A clean kick does not end the sequence if Dieselnoi walks through the space behind it. A punch does not secure the exchange if the taller fighter reaches the clinch a second later. The weight figures are worth remembering. Dieselnoi was not winning because he arrived heavier. His advantage came from converting unusual height into a complete pressure system, then maintaining that system against one of the finest distance fighters Muay Thai had produced. The final round preserves the contrast. Samart is still looking for the clean exit, scoring with kicks and punches before circling away. Dieselnoi keeps closing, reaching, and bringing the fight back to knees and physical control. Neither fighter collapses. Neither receives a count. That absence is part of what makes the performance valuable. It shows elite Muay Thai being decided through repeated tactical exchanges rather than one highlight. Samart remains dangerous through the bell, but Dieselnoi has spent the fight denying him the distance where his gifts are most economical. The contest ends as it began, with Samart searching for room and Dieselnoi taking it away. The decision went to Dieselnoi. He was named 1982 Fighter of the Year, and later histories also recognized this as the year's outstanding fight. Samart would later become a WBC boxing champion. This night remains the clearest surviving answer to what happened when two Muay Thai greats met in their prime.